All right. How's it going, everyone? We are here to watch the Nintendo Direct today. I didn't have anything planned, I'll be honest. At the end of Monday's stream, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for today and Friday. Thankfully, this cleared up today, and I think on Friday we're just going to do a Jackbox stream. Also, chat's going to look real weird because I'm not using Streamlabs OBS. I'm using regular OBS. So, because I didn't want to resize the chat source, I just stretched it. So yeah, chat's going to look real weird. Should be a fun time. So, let's talk about what I think is going to be in this Direct. I think we are likely to see some Splatoon, namely the weapons. I think we'll get a formal announcement for those, and I'm looking forward to it, because if the illustration they provided for the Sheldon's Picks is to be believed, we're getting a third NZAP. And I love my 89, so I'm curious to see if the 83 is going to come back and what it's going to have. I'm not sure I'll main it, but who knows? I also think we're going to see some more information about the Smash DLC characters. Possibly an update on Crafted World. I know this direct is going to have a lot of new details on Fire Emblem Three Houses, as it says. I've never played a Fire Emblem game. I can only assume, since the series has gone on since the NES, that it has a fair amount of popularity and, are good games. But I don't know. I've never gotten around to playing one. Maybe Three Houses will change my mind on them. I saw a rumor that Danganronpa was coming to the Switch, so that would be interesting. Supposedly it would be a trilogy release too. I'm wondering how they're going to change up V3, because that's designed to run on the PS4. Well, I guess if they lowered the resolution. Plus, it's not like Danganronpa is that involved. V3 has a lot of fancy effects, but even then, I think the Switch can handle it just fine. As for things that I don't think we'll be seeing, I've seen some people claiming that Xbox Live is coming to the Switch because gaming journalism has been focused on that, when really they're just taking one example out of context. We're Xbox Live in terms of the full friend system, the lobbies, all that stuff. That's not coming to Switch. What is coming to Switch is Xbox Live integration for Minecraft. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this already in a stream, but Minecraft for the Nintendo Switch is going to get Xbox Live so it can be cross-compatible with, everything else. So I highly doubt anything else is going to come of that. I've also seen some people wanting SNES games to come to the Switch Online service, and I could see that. honestly. I know this is... I mentioned that I didn't think we'd see those, but... Or rather, I know the topic was game stuff that I don't think we'll see, but I think we could see SNES games come to Switch Online to make it more viable. What I don't think we'll see is anything past N64, because I'm just going to say it right now, you do not have the storage space for GameCube. Each game is 1.5 gigs on its own. That's why the switch to DVDs was huge. Games went from 700 megs to 4.7 gigabytes. And there's a lot you can do with that. So, I don't think we'll see GameCube games come to Switch. SNES stuff is a definite possibility. Or, in some people's eyes, I guess, an inevitability, but whatever. As for other stuff that I don't think we're likely to see, I doubt we will see anything for ARMS. Remember ARMS? You know, ARMS. The fighting game everyone played until Splatoon came out, and then everyone played that until Smash came out. It was fun. I'm trying to think of what else we likely won't see. We won't see a hardware revision of the Switch because it's not time yet. I mean, how long was it till the Wii got a hardware revision? Like, when was the Wii hardware revision? Yeah, no, it took 5 years for the 101 to come out. So, we're more likely to see something along that time frame. You know, the time frame of 5 years, and the Switch has only been out for 2. Rather than what we saw with the 3DS, which is where, hey, we have the 3DS and the 3DS XL, and then a little bit later we have the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL launching simultaneously, and the blue version is exclusive to Japan because reasons. I still don't get that. The closest you can get to a blue revision of the new 3DS XL in the North American region is the Galaxy one, which uses the internal plates. But, oh well, guess I'll just have to stick with my tribal sun and moon design, which I love dearly. Alright, looks like I filled enough time. The show will be starting in just about a minute. I'm not expecting anything huge or groundbreaking because that stuff is saved for E3. But I'm expecting them to fill the time that they have, you know, roughly 35 minutes. That's substantial. They'll fill the time with releases. I would have had a guest on, but unfortunately no one replied. So I guess I'm flying solo for this one. Oh, RP to M. Oh, Mario Maker. You're just gonna open with that, okay. Sure. Ah, awesome. Slopes. Okay. Oh, it's a full sequel. Okay. Oh. That's an interesting twist. Alright. June 2019. Fair enough.
Hi everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned.
I wonder if they have multiplayer. That would be fun.
Next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Let's do it.
For the first time in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems, or online. And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. I think we knew about that, though.
Welcome back, Box Boy.
Oh man, more of these? Awesome.
Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too. This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box
awesome.
Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's
Dang,
the highest in
okay.
the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th.
Those games are cute and look fun.
The ultimate spring update. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring. What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures are on the way too.
And that's all the Smash you get till
There's
the
even
end.
more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op.
Aw,
Maybe Captain
that's
Toad
cute.
won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses. Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the Shining Crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain
lag out
Toad
on me
Treasure
now.
Tracker's special episode once it's available.
That's interesting.
Steel yourself for old school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in bloodstained
A lot
ritual
of people
the
are
night.
excited for this.
And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeeble's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side.
Interesting.
Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person, explore underwater, and warp all over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo
Interesting.
Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible end. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing.
You know,
Erdrea is full of
RPG
surprises
stuff.
like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also
Okay,
the
that's
first
kinda
version of the
silly. I
game
like that.
with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
If I was a fan of these more traditional
First-time
JRPGs,
players and veterans
I
should
would
also look forward to
absolutely
new stories.
love this.
Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition. Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, we're going back to headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before.
Alright,
These stuffed
things.
Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up
Oh
to
man,
4 players.
it's a party game.
You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival
Yeah,
will steal our hearts in 2019. They're
Alright.
taking up a distress
Someone
call
wanted
in
it.
the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikonen, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
Okay. That game looks fun, but
A
I don't
heartfelt
know.
fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Good morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm.
Did you like
Or
Stardew
even
Valley?
raise monsters.
Did you like anime?
This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch.
Okay, it's a remaster.
Battle alongside townsfolk, and
That's
before
fair.
long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
Alright.
Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers.
So it's Persona.
Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of craft.
Oh man,
You know what that
Crafted
means?
World.
Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi! Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180
Okay.
of these costumes, and some of them can
Interesting.
be tricky to get your hands on. Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course. The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
Huh, interesting.
We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
How's it
see
going so far?
This is gonna be the Fire Emblem
Next,
stuff.
we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yep.
Please have a look.
Here's the reason you came to this thing.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Got you from now on, right?
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boast Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
Okay, so you do get to choose. You're not from any of them.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory. At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic,
I appreciate your coaching.
and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the Academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey.
Alright, but it's not all happy-go-lucky school times. I'm
Fire
guessing
Emblem Three Houses
there's going to be
will
a huge
release
twist.
on July 26th.
I'm guessing there's some kind of huge twist. But July 26th. Alright.
So, how does it look?
Summer release.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary,
That's fair.
and so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to
These
ask you
kinds
to
of
wait a
things
little
take
longer,
exactly
but
as
we
long
hope
as
you'll
they
look
need to
forward to
take,
the next
and
generation of Fire
no,
Emblem all the same.
they can't be finished any quicker.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
More headlines.
In this
What do we
next
got?
entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins.
Tetris.
99 players.
Tetris Battle Royale.
Only one reigns supreme.
Is it really
This is-
Tetris Battle Royale?
Tetris 99.
Okay. Fair enough.
The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game.
Oh, it's free, too.
If you're
cool.
attacked with garbage, attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight.
This is just
Tetris
silly.
99 will be available for download later today.
And it's available
Look forward
today.
to battling it out in upcoming
Alright,
online events.
sure. I love it.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear,
saw
struggling
this
to
already,
survive.
didn't we?
And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience
This
the
Direct
deep
has a lot of
progression system
diversity. You know,
while you're
going
on
from
the hunt or being
99
hunted.
player Tetris
Discover the
to
true
Dead
meaning
by
of horror
Daylight.
when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall. This dog will ruin your day.
Oh, good. I am not one of those players. Neat. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Daemon X Machina.
Alright, I'm curious about this.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukura, producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called Daemon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you
I'll
weren't
probably
selected
try
for the
this out.
survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be.
Daemon X Machina looks
We
like
have
it
more
would
to say
be an
about Daemon X
absolute
Machina,
spectacle
so
to
please follow the
watch
official Nintendo
and
of
like
America Twitter account,
either
so you
really
can stay up to
fluid
date
or
on the latest
really
information.
clunky to play.
Daemon X Machina should be launching
I'm
this summer.
hoping fluid.
With
but
that in mind,
I'll have to try
the
it out.
development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills.
I'm
You'll feel
scared.
like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls.
Okay.
Players can race online or locally, and 2
Well,
players can
custom
race
controls are
split
always a
screen
nice
on a
thing.
single system. From street racing
Split
to
screen is
demolition
also
derby,
nice.
when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring.
Alright, that's kind of weird.
The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over, with all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of two adorable
awesome.
Yarnies. Control both
This game's
Yarnies
coming
on
to
your own
Switch.
in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th.
Not
We're
developed
pleased to announce
by
that Final
Chunsoft.
Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Really? Okay. There's got to be
How's
one more
everything
thing,
looking?
though.
Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
Alright. What's it gonna be? What is this?
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you two. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hope you two won't get caught up in all this.
Alright.
Don't go dying on me.
Astral Chain. Interesting. Oh, it's
What
not
you
over
just
yet.
witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games.
Alright.
It
So
looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it?
I guess this is the project that
I
Platinum
hope you're
was working
excited to
on?
learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned.
Yeah.
And speaking
It's
of
kinda
Platinum
weird.
games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Oh,
Rest assured, the
okay.
developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Alright. What you got? Alright. Okay, I know where this is going. Link's Awakening Remastered? I don't hate it. Yep. Awesome. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, that's such a great adaptation to the 8-bit. Oh, it's so merchandisable. Oh, it's so cute.
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch.
That's awesome.
After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future.
I think this is the first Zelda game to have a... Well,
that's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Like a full
Thank you
remaster.
so much for watching.
Alright, but what's the one more thing? You're not going to leave us on that. No, you are. Yep, alright. That's the end. Okay. So. That was an interesting Direct, honestly. There was a lot of cool stuff in there. I'm still not over Tetris 99. That's just okay. Sure. It's cool to see Link's Awakening get remastered. I wonder if it's going to have the DX content. I can only assume that it will. And the style they're going for is really interesting. It's also, I think, the only Zelda game to receive a full-on remaster as opposed to just an upgraded HD port. So that's going to be interesting to see. I wonder if they'll do that for the Oracle games. I guess they'd have to work with Capcom on that. Well, they can work with Capcom on that. Fire Emblem Three Houses is interesting, and Daemon X Machina is... I'm definitely going to try it out later today when it comes out. Overall, that was a fairly light Direct, though. There's a lot of stuff I liked, but a lot of it was really unexpected. It's nice that we finally have a release date for Yoshi's Crafted World, though. So, yeah. I guess that's going to be it for today. Come on back on Friday for some Jackbox.